All right, what's going on YouTube? So we're gonna do an installation of the super safety. So I'm gonna give y'all a step-by-step tutorial on how to do it. So of course, make sure your gun's clear. Take your upper off, just down to your lower. So what you're gonna need is an Allen wrench or a flathead to remove your pistol grip. So the Allen wrench will be a 3/16, and then any flathead that reaches down in there to take your screw out. And then you'll need a 1/8 punch to take out your trigger pin and your hammer pin. So first thing first, remove your pistol grip. Be careful because you have a spring in there. That's your safety detent spring. Set that to the side. Then from there, you'll knock out your hammer pin and your trigger pin. Sometimes you might need a mallet for it or a little hammer, depending on how tight it is. So hammer comes out, set that to the side because we will be reusing it. Then pop out your trigger pin. You will have to keep an eye on your disconnector. We'll need that. Then from there, pull out your safety. Because your safety detent will fall out. Move that to the side, save that. We're not going to use that again. And then move your safety. From there, move your trigger, and then you open up your super safety. So mine I already have prepped, ready to go. So you will put your disconnector on there. I have a slave pin put in, and then you'll have your trigger spring. So you'll put your trigger in like so. Take your trigger pin. You just go in reverse order from here. Pop that in. Slave pin helps a lot if you have one. If not, you just gotta mess around with it. So once that's in there, make sure you have spring tension. Then we'll put the hammer in, which your hammer has a little U shape. You want that on the back side. So how it sits in the actual lower is my finger would be your trigger pin, right? And it sits on like that and then rotates. That's how you get your spring tension on your hammer. So sometimes it is a little pain in the ass to get it in place, but you just gotta mess around with it till you can get it. Like I said, sometimes a mallet comes in handy. Give it a little tap. Make sure you're lined up on your other side and just pop her through. From there, function check. Then the fun part is your super safety, right? So if you look at your super safety, you'll have a groove cut out in your safety with 3 channels on the bottom part. You want that on the right side of your lower. So you go in from the left to the right. So you'll put it in halfway. You want your hammer cocked back. Then you'll take your cam with the angle part facing you. Then you'll pop that in halfway and then push it through the rest of the way. Like so. Then you take your detent that your safety came with, pop her down in your detent hole. Take your grip, your detent spring, put it back in place. I'm dropping shit. All right, so you should get some resistance. Here the detent functioning on the cam. And then you just put your grip back on completely. All right, and then function check your firearm. So put it in semi, which is all the way over to the right. So then staying back, resetting, pull the trigger, hammer falls forward. All right, then we can put it in the super safe. Cam's back, so you can't pull the trigger. If you put pressure on the trigger and pull the cam forward, should reset your trigger. So going back, should reset the trigger, and forward, drops your hammer. All right, and then safety, of course, safety works. But yeah, that's a quick install of the super safety. It's really simple, really easy. You just gotta pay attention and you got it. But I will be dropping more videos like this in the future. As far as, you know, pistols, different upgrades you can do on your ARs, as far as folding stocks, things like that. So y'all stay tuned for that. And I'll catch y'all on the next one.